Power of glamour.
Welcome, everyone, friends and loyal followers, to Vlogmas 2021.
Let's
Guys,
go.
what's up?
What's going
Day
on?
day 7 of this motherfucker.
We still early in the game, huh?
We started early in the game. 7 French number, so he had to get it. He did. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
it's funny. Sammy, superstar. What's up, Pop?
Welcome, man.
Sammy, the mic thing you had yesterday and your intro had me like, I asked you a question about it. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, Myles, it was expensive." I'm like, "Okay, you from New Jersey? I get it. I love you though, bro." Yeah, he was like, "Yo, he got a he had somebody animate his whole intro with like him hopping in the bed and like watching his joint. It was dope."
Word.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, man, like that's why I didn't win." But I get it. I would have did the same thing.
Right, right.
But we about to get into these proverbs. Unless, friends, you got something to open us up with. Oh, Brooke, what up, Brooke?
What's going on, bro?
You got anything to say before we start?
Nah, I mean, happy to be back again.
Ha! Word.
Word. Thanks for having me again, man.
Not for sure. I asked
Uh
Brooke and Mo, did they want to come on? They didn't say nothing. We'll talk
huh.
about it another time. Yeah, that's not. Yo, but I wanted to say, like, yo, this show is sponsored by LVPRD. You know, like, they got all our fly gear. I'm not wearing the LVPRD shirt right now, but French is. So,
Yeah, you can check it out on lvprd.com. Check
yeah,
that out. And then on Instagram, he on Instagram, right?
for sure.
Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
website. All right, check it out. LVPRD.
Yeah, for sure. So, today's proverb. All right, Sammy. Like right when I'm about to do it, you know I'm nervous, bro. And you tell me like what you pay for shit, like you know what I mean, like we on talking to DMs, bro. That's my brother. Sammy's my brother. I was on his show. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, and then we talked about
Right.
like all the cool things we could do for Vlogmas. And then when I met him, like I think I like grabbed his tripod by accident. He was like, "Yo, bro, that's my shit." I was like, "Oh, sorry, bro." But like, no, I don't know. Like, I feel
Right.
like I don't know. But that's my man, Sammy. Like Sammy Superstar. Everybody, he's a dope dude. Like, if you get on his show, like, cause he's a super creative. What I call people like him, a super creative. So now to the proverb. French will read it in Creole, and I'll read it in English, and
Right.
we all gonna talk heavy. Own it, own it, own it.
So you got
Mm.
married Pamade.
Which
Married
means,
Pamade.
which means, first deserve, then desire. What that mean to you, French?
I'm still because the the translation it just
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like got me a little bothered. Married is like deserved, and
Mm-hmm.
Pamade is don't ask. But then it says in translation here, first deserve and then desire.
Right, right, right.
It's a little tricky. If I take it as deserve, don't ask, it's meaning like people that put in work or whatever, they ain't got their hands out. It's like,
Mm.
yo, they just strapping up that boot, getting to work, getting to it. No
Right.
complaints, no nothing, asking for help or anything. So that's what I'm taking from it from now. But what do you think about it so far?
Honestly, exactly what you said is how I see it, and especially the part that you say you don't get, because it's like, look, pas monde is like don't ask, right? That's what you said,
Hmm.
right? So
Right.
pas monde is like don't ask. When you say don't ask, it's like to desire is to ask. I feel like, but again, if you look at like how we speak in English, is like if you don't ask, you don't get,
Right.
right? But I feel like in Creole, it's like, look, like we are trained to ask. So Monday is like, yo, like we always ask. But when it says pa Monday, it's like, oh, I don't desire, right? Then, but then like pa Monday, I don't know. Yeah, nah, I hear what you're saying. Like, because pa Monday is like, yo, don't ask, but it's like then desire, but it's like,
The question of desires, the
yeah,
thing, because like you could desire something, right? And it doesn't. I know the essence of it is kind of like a ask. It's almost like when you desire something, you talk to the universe and you like,
right.
I yearn for this. I would like this. It's asking,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like in this the way that it's particularly phrased. It just I don't know. It's just like I'm struggling with that part of it, and it's just like I'm not getting that on the translation part.
Right, but you know what I'm
But as
feeling
far
about,
as
especially
what's
in the
that?
translation part, it's like, all right, you know how like you was taught to do like fractions, right? So it's like
Right.
first and then like cancel out each other to mean something in simplest form. Like that's just like a weird way I'm like Doctor Strangely thinking about it. So it's like first and then it's like maybe like first is one and then is three maybe, and then it's like it breaks it down to a way where someone can see it or it's supposed to be in a
I
way.
don't. In a sense, I'm looking at it. It's something that just came to me, right? So it's like it's almost like let's say a music artist, right? Like they have to put in the work, right, for them to get a Grammy, right? Like you
Mm-hmm.
have to put in that work, put out countless amount of music, build a fan base, and all of this, and then you can desire a Grammy, right?
I
That's how I'm
mean,
looking at that when in that translation. Like that's how I'm looking at it. That's the only
so
way I
we'll
could find it for it to make sense to me right
all
now.
right. So let's break down what Brooke says, and then I'll
Hmm.
give you my example. She says, "Shit, if you work for something and deserve it, then you learn to desire the results of the hard work." But
I like
I
that.
I definitely respect what you said, Brooke. But
Yeah.
I look at it like this. All right, I was telling Chach yesterday, right? Chach is our best friend.
Hmm.
So I was telling him like, yo, bro, if you don't like, he has a clothing company, right? We both wear his stuff. That's who
Right.
sponsors
Right.
the show. So I'm like, yo, how could you want to spend $30,000 on a machine that prints 50 shirts every hour if you don't sell 50 shirts a day?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And then
Right.
like, then we built on that. But it's like, yo, if you don't sell 50, like that should be your first thing is to sell 50 shirts a day, and
Hmm.
then you could want this big machine
To accommodate that. Right.
to accommodate what you could put out
What
anyway.
volume you at? Yeah.
Right. So it's just like if you look at like and I put it in like not even a layman's term, but like in today in the crypto game, right? It's like, yo, how could you mine crypto if you can't pay your electric bill or you can't like you can't even keep X amount of crypto in your wallet?
Right.
And you talking about you want to mine crypto? You want to buy a container to mine crypto?
Right.
That's how I see the proverb. Uh, aside from the language.
So it's like having or utilizing like don't put the cart before the horse. Like
Hmm.
like
Sure.
if all right if you trying to accomplish something or whatever, and it's like don't do the necessary things. Like don't put that in your head like what the later things might bring, right? Like deal with what today is. It's almost like what we was talking about the proverb the other day. The which one was that? What was the first one we did?
The first one we did not get aired. So
Nah, no. I'm
nah.
talking about
Oh, the
what
first one
was
we
it?
did is
Day
aired.
three.
Day three. Oh,
Day three. Whatever. All right,
yeah.
but it's like don't you know what I'm saying? Don't put too much into what might come later on. It's like where's your Zion? That's what it was.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then it's like yo, deal with what you got to deal with today. Like put in that work today. Like when you starting to put all this stuff and you put in this fantasy thing, like yo, I'm gonna do these numbers and this is what it is. Like at least meet up to what you got to do right now, and then if it becomes more like in that instance, you saying with Chot's situation, if he's pumping up that volume and he's like, yo, I need to make this quicker because there's so many people asking for this now. All right,
Right.
what can I utilize to? So I mean,
I'm
how yeah,
actually gonna look. I actually want to look up like what the scholarly Haitians said it really means, because like I don't know, you know what I mean, you don't know, and it's like yo, it's
yeah.
weird because like and like
This
I
one was
want
a
to see.
challenging one right here.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very challenging, but I want to see how like how it's saw like how they saw it in like with like actual research.
Right.
Um, yeah,
But that's
but
this
nah, nah, nah you trying to
this
fill the
is
words and shit. Nah,
huh?
you don't gotta
Just trying
fill.
to
You trying
find
to,
I'm trying to find
yeah,
something to say.
nah, yeah, word. Tell a joke.
I'm horrible at jokes, man.
You don't got no good jokes.
Nah, man.
I feel like everybody
Yo,
should
you
have
know, I
one
always
good joke.
admire people that knew how to do that stuff, especially like rest in peace to H. Howard Parker, man.
He was nice at that.
That was what? Come on, man. You know he had everybody in the shop rolling.
No, but he had people rolling, but he was nice at on the spot jokes.
Yeah, because he was trying to put me on to stuff like Red Fox, all the old
Oh yeah, they
G's.
nice at that too.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they nice at and what's his name? Roddy Dangerfield.
yeah. He nice at that too.
So it's like I always admired it, but I was like, I'm not good at that. Even it's like yo, trying to tell it is like my mind moves so quick and trying to break something down. It's like
Yeah, yo, you know what's
mess up the
crazy, son?
punchline. It's over.
They didn't even got a joint for this.
Nah.
Nah, it wasn't in
What
there. I'm
this
like,
is where you picking them from?
yeah, like this is one of the spots I picked him from, and like they didn't even have a joint for it. It was like, yo, that was like the only one that was like Dolly.
Word.
Yeah. Oh man, hold on,
Hmm.
I'm gonna find it though. And they got is mad compa songs about it. That's crazy, man. Wow, that's kind of fly though.
It's
I
all
mean,
good,
so we just
man.
lost in thought. We just lost in translation, I guess, about it. But yeah, so how was good at jokes?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's one thing
Very
I always
good.
want to be
That
like
was
on the spot with.
with the comedy, with the
Yeah,
jokes.
nah, just like a good joke, bro. Like being able to tell a good
Yeah,
joke. I think I'm pretty fair, I would say, but never like dope, like super
yeah,
dope, where I could just like I always have like a joke for the season, but it's
yeah.
never like nothing like where I could just like tell. Like I can't tell every one of my jokes.
Yeah, it's just some dudes just keep them joints up their sleeve, like,
Yeah, no, but
like,
that's the fly part about it. Yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely the fly part about it. But I can't do that
yeah,
because I can't do that. I suck, I guess. Yeah, but if nothing else, man, this is a cool proverb day.
or
Um, shout out to our sponsors,
for real, for sure.
LVPRD. Holla at them boys. You know what I mean?
Uh,
.com
hopefully,
basically.
hopefully, the next one we can come with a banger, man.
Yeah. I mean, all of them is not gonna be hard, but like yo, like that's culture, right? Like if you want
Right.
everything to slap, it ain't gonna slap. But that's
I was
culture.
saying, I was saying that the other day, man.
Yeah.
Everything ain't gonna slap.
Yeah, then it ain't gonna mean
But,
every time to everybody, not even Brooks. So
right.
like, but even hold on, even what Brooks said is like, yo, I get it. So it's like if you work for something and deserve it, then you learn to desire the results of hard work.
Yeah.
But I genuinely, Brooke, don't think with that's what that means because like I feel like you desire first, and it's more like the quote, the proverb is more of a humbling tool. It's like, look, learn to do this. You know what I mean? Like when it says first deserve, like first means learn to me. If I were to break it down.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's like you know how my thing is like when I started playing golf, right?
Mm-hmm.
And prior to that, it was like I was just going. When I took it more serious, it was like I was just going out there renting clubs.
100%, bro.
I didn't buy no gear,
Yeah.
no nothing until I
Mm-hmm.
took it serious. Then I was like, all right, let me start investing in stuff that I need to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like sometimes some people had the thought like, yo, I want to start working out. Yo, I want to do this. And then they
Yeah.
buy everything, clothes, sneakers, gym
Yeah.
membership to stand the
Sucker shit. Like
third.
me. Yeah, I be doing so. Yeah.
And they don't do nothing, man.
Nah, for
Paying
sure.
the
Yeah.
membership for a year that you ain't even see. You seen the gym 10 times.
Mm-hmm. Sucker shit.
So I could see it in that, man, and stuff. But that whole journey, she's saying it's like, yo, once you do it, you deserve it, then you desire it. I guess that taste, that hunger for when you won, is something that's gonna keep you driven.
But like she said after that, I don't know if you saw it because I know you probably can't see the comments that I'm putting on
You
and
can
off. But she said,
throw it
"Yo,"
up real quick.
and this is the bet. And like, I think what she did was
Yeah,
basically she
for
capstone
sure.
what we talk about, right? It's like, yo, this whole thing, and like the reason I guess like is it hasn't caught on yet, but the reason I guess she continues to come on because like, yeah, that's what we do. Like, it's all personal interpretation. So
Yeah,
awesome, awesome, Brooke, and you're very intelligent for understanding that because the Haitians, they be the first one to judge you, acting like nobody love you. It's a fact. But all right, guys. So I like hearing everybody's perspective. Give me new
or
avenues of thinking. Word, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Play my some
yeah, that's
shit.
what we're here, man. We here to
Yeah, for
stretch
sure.
you, stretch everybody's thoughts, man.
Word. So, Brooke, whenever you want to come on, hey, all you gotta do is let us know. Like, it's not like you don't have a camera in your house. You can definitely do that, and definitely have you on. So I gotta play us out, French.
All right,
All right,
cool.
just to get us out. This is an end screen I worked on today. So, boom. Ooh, I gotta take the power. Okay, okay. LSU colors. So hold on.